Parkour is a training discipline. It's a way of thinking, a way of training, and a way of approaching your environment to improve yourself through developing your body and mind. Most of my daily life is taken up with either running the company or teaching, working on a shoot, choreographing something, or training. You know, training with the guys or training myself. You've got to stay in shape and keep understanding, keep improving yourself. So I can't really remember much of life without having these elements of training and sort of trying to be as good as I could be as an individual, which is, I guess, that sort of heroic ideal that's held up as like what you have to be. And that now it's gone from just a sort of fantasy ideal to a real concept of being as capable and as functional and as self-reliant as you can be as an individual. But I was pretty hooked as soon as I saw it in the media and realised that it was something that wasn't just a stunt for a movie. Then immediately I was thinking, that's a good form of training. It's going to be very, you know, that is very functional. I decided to go to Japan after I left university, mainly because I wanted to learn a very old Japanese martial art, the Katori Shinto-ryu. I wanted to study that, so I had to go and live there and join the school there and train in it. And the quality as well of the Japanese arts in Japan is very high. Obviously, that's where I was born, and that's where the greatest teachers, I suppose, are.
10 kilograms heavier.
We do turn down any work that is contrary to the principles and ethics of the discipline. So anything that's really unhealthy or not sort of holistic in that way, from the alcohol industry, from tobacco, from energy drinks, they do throw a lot of money at you. And it's pretty simple really to turn it down. It's like, they just turn it down. I mean, money's not why we do this, so it's quite easy to turn it down. Parkour Generations continues to grow in lots of different industries, so we pretty much, I suppose, helped create the industry for parkour in a way, and have made it a viable career and a viable profession and that model has been emulated around the world by many other groups who also do great stuff.
Gosh, how you doing, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. How's the leg? How's the ankle?
Yeah,
still taking time?
Getting better, yeah.
That's cool.
Parkour grew up out of these young guys training together, playing together, exploring their environment. Roughly about 25 years ago, it's in a suburb of Paris.
You okay? Bruise. Okay. Sometimes part of the discipline is not jumping, making yourself know. Yeah.
Jump into the rail, working on some, yeah. You heard of parkour? Yeah, sure.
I think in London, the UK, we're really lucky in that very few people have a problem with us doing parkour. You can go and train in London and, you know, you're not really going to get much hassle. As a species, as a race, living in the modern industrialised world, we no longer live according to the original function of our bodies, in that we're still very much hunter-gatherer types. So your body is designed to be active 95% of your waking life. It's expecting to be running around, walking, climbing, hunting, cooking, socializing with your social group, whatever. But it's meant to be very active. Our unhealthy lifestyle now is just a side effect of a world we live in that has such huge surpluses. People can afford to sit in an office because they know someone else will provide the food, which they can then just go and buy and pick up on the way home. So in that way, we've strayed from our nature, because you're a Cro-Magnon body living and operating in an effectively digital world now. The result of that is that your body breaks down and you have postural problems and obesity, and then all the problems that arise from obesity. All of us are affected by this in the modern industrial world. It's very hard to avoid it. It's kind of a case of maintaining your true nature while living in this kind of world. It's good to train in all different types of environments, because parkour is just a concept, a way of thinking that should apply to any environment.
That's really nice, man.
Most people now, their minds are really highly developed through their education and exposure to information and technology, but the body doesn't go along with that. The body deteriorates, and that's a massive problem. Parkour is truly functional training. It's using your body and mind together to overcome physical challenges, tests, tasks, in the real world, in a functional sense. Parkour is, still male-dominated, but about 5 or 6 years ago, we actively started encouraging female participation. We trained them and they became sort of role models, and then other women started training around them, and the result has been an explosion in the female community. We run classes now across the States, Asia, and in the UK, and then we run school classes as well, and sort of extra workshops for local authorities, councils, corporate groups. Setting up structured classes that gave the heart to a community. It enabled a massive community to grow. The future for parkour it's probably just going to keep growing. I'd like to see it have a real positive effect on modern societies in returning our true nature to us. I don't think you can ever reach your full potential, because you can never conclude, you can never say, I have mastered this. I think it's the only real achievement is to be yourself, as honestly and sincerely yourself as you can be every single day, and do your best in everything you can do. That is the only achievement that really matters, I think.